just going to go out on a limb here and say that Ichi the Witch is going to be one of the tentpole Shonen Jump series for years to come. Once you decide to pick up and start the series, it won't take you long to figure out why I say that. And for those of us that are already in the know, you don't find that statement at all surprising. Ichi the Witch is the story of the titular Ichi, who at the tender age of 6 was abandoned on a mountain by his family. And rather than accepting that fate, he decided to, in his words, cling to life. He taught himself to hunt, to fish, and to survive in the mountains. One day, he stumbles across a beast that he's never seen before, something that is called a magic. In the world of Ichi the Witch, magic comes in the form of magics, which have unique powers that are granted to witches who are able to successfully complete their trial. Trials can take many forms, including things like drinking a large amount of water or sleeping next to a freezing iceberg, but the magic that Ichi finds has a very different trial: to stop his own heart. Ororo, the king magic, does not play by the rules, however, and he has a heart that cannot be pierced by a woman. This is particularly underhanded, as in this world, there is no such thing as a male witch. The main reason for this being is that males cannot control magic and thus cannot become witches. Ichi, after years of his survival lifestyle, has become obsessed with hunting, and having met Ororo, he becomes obsessed with the idea of hunting him. He barges into a witch undergoing Ororo's trial and completes the trial first, which leads to something that is unprecedented in this world and nothing short of a miracle: a man acquiring a magic. I had a very good feeling about this series from chapter 1, and I only felt more confident that this series would be something special as each week went by. The central narrative and world are full of life and interesting, and each of the characters are so easy to love. Ichi is often described as feral, and it is clear that he has a borderline unhealthy obsession with hunting, but his lack of social graces comes across far more as charming as he approaches golden retriever levels of lovability. At the same time, he can also appear downright terrifying to magics that run up against his single-minded dedication to hunting. Some of the panels of his interactions in these moments are played so straight, and his bold, unflinching statements of hunting magics can even be spine-tingling when you think about the puppy dog it comes from. His partner in crime is the witch whose trial he interrupted, whose name is Desacaris. From the moment that Desacaris is introduced, she is a tour de force who cannot be contained or controlled no matter how hard you might try. She is expressive, effervescent, mercurial, and just a delight in every panel she appears in. She is one of, if not the most, powerful witch in this world and has already claimed many powerful magics. She is also not afraid to flaunt her superiority to everyone around her in a way that is actually quite endearing. Her relationship with Ichi is also so fun because he frustrates her to no end, but she also likes him despite herself. I've been very impressed with each character that is introduced to the story, even beyond the main two, and arguably 3, as Ororo sticks around as a small blob that sticks to Ichi. I'm also impressed by the art of the series. The action is very dynamic, and the design of the characters are extremely memorable. Desacaris in particular has incredible reactions, which would be good enough on their own from the writing, but are brought to the next level with how they are drawn. If somehow you have not heard about this series yet, you need to do yourself a favor and jump on the train while it's still getting going. If it even just maintains its current level, we're talking about a series that we will enjoy for years to come. Thanks for listening to this spoiler-free manga review. I've linked a playlist to my other reviews of manga, and don't forget to subscribe for more reviews and much more content.